All right then, Stacy and Road Dog, how you all doing? Let me just pin this. There we go. Right, and how's everybody doing? Well, I've only got not many, I think 4 of us. So I don't know whether Geoff will come on. It's depends how much he had to drink last night, really, for him. Because it's about 9 a.m. over there at the moment. So if he had been drinking, he's probably still passed out. So let me just him. This morning when I was getting ready, I noticed that Geoff was doing a live stream, so I started watching part of it. I don't know if anybody else thinks is Beaver setting him up again with this welfare thing, and because like I said, he mentioned about the welfare thing on Stacey's live stream the other day. Now Geoff's running with it, but what Geoff also running with is something that Beavis had said a few months back when Geoff was in the Philippines about that Marisol was a housekeeper and the foreigner died and she didn't let people know he died. Geoff has been sold a lie there by Beavis, because how would Beavis know? So I'm just reading the comments while I'm here. But after watching that stream this morning, well, part of it, I watched a little bit when I got home, but well, so I can remember when Geoff did a video from outside his hotel before he went into hospital, saying and hinted about this story, that apparently Marisol was a housekeeper for someone who passed away, and they didn't tell the American embassy until they wanted a proof of life letter. But he only hinted at it, and while he was in the Philippines, because he knows if he said it while he had gone all out while he was there, he could, he was there subject to Filipino law there. But when he's in Australia, he can say anything he wants about people in the Philippines. But it is Beavis that has planted that in his head. The same as this welfare check business. That's Beavis again. Beavis doesn't know anything. But I've pinned the link there. Anybody else that wants to come in? Oh. Well, like I said, Beavis is. I think Doc Ken might have said it before that Beavis is somebody. He's just trolling everybody. He's just stirring things up for the sake of it. Okay, Stacey. Oh, Marvin. Oh, don't. Marvin, food poisoning. Oh, it's the worst. I had one, not this Christmas, the Christmas before. The day before Christmas Eve, I started throwing up, threw up to New Year, till at least 4 days after Christmas. Didn't eat anything, having a Christmas dinner. Yeah, hope you're feeling better though, Marvin. Yeah, he didn't like it when Van come in though. He run like a little girl. Generally. Andy. Well, what does people think the drama's going to be then that he's going to unleash? I've read a few comments that he's made, and it sounds like he it's nothing to do with Brian again. It's some and people that are in Australia, which the drama's coming on. So I don't know what that is. Yeah, well, yeah, they say he ran away because Van was onto him. Van was giving him hell. I know that was. I'm sorry I missed your live stream then because I would like to have said some things to him. But what I was going to say, that was early hours of the morning here, so I was sleeping. Well, I suppose it's 9 a.m. there, so whatever, because he said it's all the people that he was gonna call were shut. So 9 a.m. in New South Wales at the moment at 10 past. So he's on his. He must be on the phone to all the agencies in Australia as we speak. Yeah, well, yeah. It's one of you were going to stay for 20 minutes. I mean, you did a couple of hours or an hour or so, and it was good to see Lucy on. Lucy give it to what's his name as well. Hopefully, Gary will be on this week, and I saw he got his videos back. Just copyrighted strikes he tried. I don't know why he tried to do the live stream though. That's just weird. Have you? That's what Andy says there. Have you noticed on YouTube channels there is a? I don't understand that, Andy. Well, I know that you can see which countries are following you or where they're from. Well, he made a video, Griffin. He made a video a couple of hours afterwards about the drama that he's going to unleash. So basically, lies. Excuse me. Yeah, Dan. That basically what well, everything he says. When he goes on about Brian's taxes and that one, they've been going on for years that Brian is foul at all the business. So if he's foul, he's made no money. So if he's made no money, where's the taxes going to be applied to then? Is that is that the guy that's having a go at Ricky Drama, expats trash? Yeah, Dog. I checked a couple, and he's got videos of Ricky, Ricky Drama, but and is Ricky the guy that was is a political guy, been well, big Trump supporter, and made that stupid video outside some press conference. What's that? Philippine. So is he said who he's what agency he's going to? Well, he can only be going after a couple of people. Vincent, he might be going after Vincent again, or Dave, or Lucy. Lucy could be coming after you. You came on and you said things about him again. He might be back. Yeah. Like I said, I've seen a few. I've seen the ones on about Ricky and a couple of other people I don't recognise on his. I sort of knew something about World Zoom only because other people had mentioned him, and the David Bond. I don't. I saw he. I know Ricky's going after him quite hard. I'll put the link in again if anybody. So if Marvin's got food poison, is he texting from the toilet? Well, Dan, the thing that's up, Beaver, is a young man or youngish man had to go to a third world country to get a girlfriend. Something weird about him. If you watch him when he's on camera, he's always sort of like he's admiring himself in the on the camera. There's something. He had to leave America, though. I know that he had to leave America. He had to flee from America. Hi, Stacey.
Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go.
Let's turn it a bit loud.
But oh crap, I have so many questions. I forgot what they was. But anyway, yeah, I forgot about they was going to try to get Marisol in trouble, and I was told that person was not an American. I have proof on that.
Yeah, it's all a bit iffy because, like I said, Geoff hinted that while he was in the Philippines, but he didn't mention Marisol then, and he's only mentioned Marisol since he's been back in Australia.
Road Dog, you like my name? Oh, by the way, Bill, when I was doing my live stream the other day, Frank said I was lying. I told him I'd give him 24 hours to prove what I was lying about. I said I would shut my channel down. Well, it's been for almost 48 hours, still waiting.
What was it? Because I didn't read all the comments. Him and the Mindanao gay Kiwi going on.
Oh, they was trying to give me a hard time, but I don't remember what I said, but Frank said I was lying. I lie about everything. I said, I tell you what, Frank, go through all my videos and have Geoff to do it and find out what I was lying about. And I said, you can play the video. I said, I won't give a copyright strike. Well, 48 hours later, I'm still waiting. I said, I would even shut my channel down. But that shows you right there.
Yeah. But they weren't man enough to come on as live. Right?
Yeah, no, he was not, man. I'll try to get him to come on. He would not do it.
Well, I'm not expecting Geoff to come on here. I just hope he would just see it.
I'm sure he's watching right now.
Well, like I said, it's 9, just after 9 there, so he could be sleeping a box of wine off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I say he's probably working while his working. Him work. I mean, yeah, he's asleep while his wife has to pay his drinking.
Well, I notice he's now scrounging money for his glasses.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, he is. But see, that's what I don't get. He says he's got money, but yet trying his best to get everybody to pay for his glasses or help pay for his glasses.
And it proves that he's on welfare. He's admitted he's on welfare.
Yeah. But I wonder who's going to pay for his ticket or who has paid for his ticket for his November trip.
Well, I don't think that's got yet because he couldn't say that when he was going. Because he said November, but there's no dates.
Oh, okay.
So there's nothing's booked, and so I take it none of it's been. He's hoping someone will
Oh
pay
yeah,
for
he's
it.
making Yeah, he's making hints, hoping somebody will send him money because you can't get none from Ken Rock anymore. Mexpac's form.
Well, and then I try unless they're all trying to like a little syndicate, all pay for him to go to do their dirty work.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure none of these other guys that are at Brian want to get caught in the Philippines and start
Well,
answering dodgy questions off of the government officials.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. Why don't them other guys that's already in the Philippines go ahead and do that? Go to Manila and say, hey, this foreigner is blah, 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 doing this and doing that. That's what I
Well,
don't get.
they know that you shouldn't interfere with Filipino politics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But Jeff's the only idiot that will go in and do it.
Yeah. Well, he says that he's done it, but did he really go into them agencies? I doubt it.
No, I don't think he did this time. There's
No.
no videos. He promised all these videos, didn't he? I went
Yep.
in there, they were shocked. Now that Vanessa's editing them into videos for me to play, and none of them have come out.
No. Then he turned around and he said, I just said that for all the trolls. Yeah, right.
No, he didn't. Not the way he said it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he said on Johnny, you heard him on Johnny Siam's channel. I swear to God, I bought bullets from a PNP officer.
Yeah. Yeah, I said he lives in this little fantasy world of his own.
Well, he does, and his followers are just as stupid, so they believe in that little fantasy world that he's got going on.
Well, and this guy he had on the live stream today, he's a weird bugger.
He looks weird.
Yeah, and then the other guy the other night from Scotland who Jeff sent the hat to. He is a woman hater. He's obviously been divorced a few times
Yeah,
because
he's probably a
when they said about oh Jeff you're not considering your lady subscribers he said something about yeah you can't bow to the women all the time but
yeah. Well, Jeff don't care. I mean, the way he talks about Maricel, that he don't care about no woman. He don't even care about his wife.
yeah well that's it. He's a little bully. I think he's had
Yeah.
but what was I was gonna I picked up on the other day as well. Oh yeah, he said about his welfare working with children certificate. He said to
Yeah, I heard
police
that also.
he hasn't though because I've seen an email from the welfare working with children's certificate saying his has run out.
Yeah.
And I can give him his number if he wants for it.
Do what, Bill? I'm sorry, I was reading comments.
I can tell you what his working with children's certificate number was.
Oh, hey.
So he like I said, like I got his claim for the insurance number as well. I've got that as well, which he
Yeah.
hasn't mentioned. Remember when he was in the hospital when he gets back to Australia, he was going to sue him.
Man, Jeff lies so much, Bill. I can't keep up with his lies.
Oh no, yeah, you have got to go back and watch his videos. Stuff
Yeah.
I watch. Oh, he said that, and
But yeah, I remember it now. You said saying that he was going to sue him because of what the rooms he wanted the room with Wi-Fi, but he didn't get the hot shower or something.
Filipina, yeah, he wouldn't be able to smoke around oxygen tanks.
You can't.
No, you can't. I was about a year and a half ago. I spent 2 days in hospital and had this South African guy in the same room as me, and he just started. Well, one thing he was on the. He was swearing at the nurses. and he was on the phone trying to get his girlfriend to bring him drugs in, and then he tried to light a cigarette up in the room. The nurses went mental. We could think
He
they
wasn't
done the
related to.
yeah, we might have been well. He was South African, which is near enough a Kiwi.
Yeah, but sound like he's related to Geoff.
Yeah.
You know, I think Geoff was a butt baby. The reason why I say he was a butt baby, look at all the crap he spews all the time. I think his mama had him out of her butt.
Well, yeah, it is weird because, like I said, I think if you listen to some of the stories he tells throughout his life, he's been having these conflicts with people, like he's got with Brian.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Brian's the biggest one because of the internet, and before there wasn't the internet for him to go on like he has. But he had that thing with the sports club where they wanted to scan his ID.
Mm-hmm.
The thing with
I don't know. I don't know if we have that here yet, but like when you buy tobacco or let me see. I know it's tobacco, maybe alcohol beverages. You have. I know tobacco. You got to show your ID. They got to look at it, but I don't know the places where I go here. They just look at it, but they don't scan it. I can't
well,
say for the rest of.
I mean, it's a bit different for you guys because your drinking age is a lot higher than what it is here.
Yeah.
But the main thing in England with your ID, they sort of have a rule. If you look, the drinking age is 18, smoking is 16. Um, but the main rule that most people say, if you look under 25, they will ID you.
Yeah.
So you have an ID on you, and if you look under 25, which I don't have that trouble anymore.
Yeah. I know I don't have that problem. Here now here in Arkansas, I can't speak for all the USA, but I know most of it is 21 for drinking, and it's 18, 19, maybe 21 for smoking, something like that. But I know it's not under 18.
Yeah, and I think
William, ain't that the
vaping,
truth?
same thing. Some energy drinks, you have to be 14,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But yeah, ID. But pubs and that, you don't, like I said, ID only if you look under 25. I mean, but I don't know why they want to ID Geoff in a going thing, but maybe that's just their rule, and that's the thing about it, isn't it? But he didn't like that, and then he thought he was clever. The police was there, but the police just told him to shut up and show up, didn't they? Or told him to
Yeah.
leave.
Well, you did make a good point because we all know Geoff looks over 21. I mean, or we all know he's drinking age limit. Yeah, that is kind of strange they did ask for his ID, but like you say, even here, I've seen people that's older than us get ID'd if they wanted to buy tobacco or beer product or drinking products, alcohol beverages, and you can tell they're way over 21, and they still have to ask the ID because that's the store's policy. Because they can get in trouble. Yeah. See, depends on the worker. Let's see. I
Well,
can't
here,
read it.
if the shop teller, if that person is under 18 themselves, they can't verify an ID. They have to get a older person to do it.
Yeah.
Because I've been in, and like I said, I'm over 25, but they can't sell it to me. They have to get somebody who is over 18 to say it's okay.
Yeah. I went to a store. It's been a few weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago, and there was this young girl there. I don't know. She's probably 18, 19, and I can't remember what they bought, but she had to get her co-worker who was older than her to ring them up. But I can't remember what it was. Might have been alcohol. I can't remember, or either alcohol or a scratch-off ticket. But it was something to do with over 18, but she couldn't do it. Her co-worker had to do it.
Well, she was lucky it wasn't Geoff who was the customer. He'd have been down and he'd be. I see that. That's right. I noticed on his late video, he's on about getting another lawyer in Australia. I think this time.
Oh, well, how many lawyers is he going to pay for? He's done paid for 10 lawyers.
So that'd be. Well,
He
I
is
just
the only.
can't wait until he Well, where's he going to get the money to keep them, to retain them?
Well, he bought that one. He paid for $5,000. Then he got that second lawyer about that tracking letter. There's two. Now he's getting another one. There's three lawyers, and he hasn't sued nobody. That's
Well,
that's what.
that'd be the fourth lawyer because the first lawyer he had for taking the mayor to court over his land.
Oh yeah, that is right. Well, wait a minute.
The one that went
No.
into hiding.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well,
He got that.
he's hiding. Went on a cruise with Geoff's money.
Then, well, he told Gary that when he paid that one lawyer $5,000, he said he had to engage in another solicitor. So that makes two. Hey, that's probably 5 or 6 lawyers, and sued nobody.
Well, yeah, and the guy, the security guard in the club that he tried to enter, he must have got a
Yeah.
lawyer to sue him. And
Oh, don't forget Lucy.
yeah, Lucy, yeah, all that.
Oh yeah, that's something else I want to say about Lucy. You can tell he lies. He did a video here a while back. It's called I can't remember the whole thing, but it has rumors on it and something to do with Brian. I can't remember what it was about. Then he said his researcher, talking about Lucy, found Lucy in the Philippines in Angela City, but yet he doesn't know what she looks like. And
Yeah.
she's in his back door. I'm talking about literally in his back door, but
Yeah.
doesn't know what she looks like.
Well, the thing is, I think when Lucy first put her name up, she used a manga character's name that has a Polish surname,
Uh-huh.
and I think one of his guys, because Geoff wouldn't know how to do it, is searched that and they found that out. So they took that Lucy was thought she was Polish or Russian, and that's why he went on about her being trafficked to Angela City by the Russian mafia.
Oh,
You don't
that's what I'm
get
saying.
that type of sex trafficking to the Philippines.
That's what I'm saying. That dude can come up with more. He's a good, he ought to start reading books because he's a good storyteller.
Well, yeah, the stuff he come out and he made up the story about her going to Bahal and Brian secretly going off to meet her and.
All right. Here's my question about that.
That was a fantasy Geoff was having.
If that was true, why did his researcher record it? Because everybody has got a phone these days. I say 95% of the people has got a phone with a camera on it. Even them flip phones has got cameras on it. So where's the proof of that? Oh yeah, Dan. Lucy's got way too much class for Geoff.
When Geoff used to go on about his researcher, that is Beavis.
Yeah.
Beavis used to be feeding him all sorts of things as his other character. It's Celestio or whatever.
Yeah. So it's oh, but anyway, back to Brian getting disability. Where did that come from?
That was just something Beavis made up.
Yeah, just like
Well, that
What did uh yeah, oh yeah, about Marisol working for an American guy, and then he died and took all of his money. Then she took all of his money. He hasn't showed us proof of that yet. Oh
well, Beavis's friend, old Barry, what's his name, in jail. He's the one that's on disability.
yeah.
That's where Beavis has
Oh
got that idea from.
oh okay. Uh yeah. What I like about old Brevis, he knows Jeff is so easy, is what it is. He knows Jeff is easy.
Yeah, like I said, I'm sure that he's trolling Geoff.
Yeah, he is. I was just letting Brevis talk his thing the other night, and he again admittedly saying nothing's going to happen unless you got a high price lawyer.
Yeah,
So
and
yeah,
the thing with that is, why is he so worried about that? Wants to know whether you think that Brian is a successful farmer. Nobody cares about how Brian does on his farm.
no, I don't.
No.
I mean, I wish Brian the best. Don't get me wrong. Anybody that works, want to start a business, I wish them the best. But I'm going to say it right now. Brian is not going to make a fortune. I know
Well, and
because
I think Brian knows that.
yeah,
But basically, it's been a well, it's a hobby farm, isn't it? Really, that's what I.
yeah,
It's not a
it is.
commercial farm. It's
No,
basically there to supply a little bit of income and maybe a few veggies or whatever to
yeah,
survive. A
that,
small here we'd call that a small holding.
yeah,
So it's and it's got maybe have a few animals and and a few vegetables.
yeah.
But they're so
But
obsessed about Brian's not. No, well, Brian says he's a successful farmer. Well, he
yeah,
seems to be a successful YouTuber
yeah,
because you not keep saying he's making loads of money that he should be paying taxes on, and then in the next breath saying you've killed his channel and he's not getting any money.
yeah. I, now he's went to members. Now is they said he's Jeff has been saying his channel's been dead for a long time. Now he went to members only. Now his channel is dead for sure. But is it dead or not, Jeff? That's what I want to know.
Well, he went on today that Brian's has come off that, but I don't think he has.
Yeah,
He's not. He's not. I think he might have put a video up by mistake.
he probably did.
And now they're all going. But Geoff said as well. He just where oh, somebody sends me the videos, but
Yeah, no.
he leaves that he said, oh, we're
Mm-hmm.
watching. So it's not
Yeah, he did say that. Yeah, he said we're watching.
they've all paid for the ones that really hate him have paid for them to watch
Yeah.
it.
Uh, I don't remember who it was. It was one of Jeff's followers, I think. They was talking about there's a certain time. I can't remember how they worded it. You can become a member, might not have to pay for it or something. I can't remember
Oh, I
because I
think
don't know how you.
you'll get a month's due in, and then you'll have to pay again in a month. Or something. If you did if you paid for it in cancelled subscription, you'll still get that first month. So
Yeah,
you'll pay like you would with Netflix. You can you'll pay it, and if you cancel it, you'll still be able to watch until that first month runs out.
yeah. It's like that. What do they call it? Like some things that you can watch and you'll get a 7 day free trial, but you
Yeah,
still got to pay for it. And at the end of that 7 days, you can have it shut off. So basically, probably the same thing.
but even if they've
But
done that, they still paid him.
yeah, Like I said, I don't know how YouTube really works on that part department, so I can't answer that really.
No, and like I said,
But
one is
anyway, there's still
a couple of subscribers that are helping him, that have
yeah,
always helped him.
yeah. But like I was telling Brevis the other day, I mean, I'm not going to. I mean, I hardly ever watch Brian's farming videos because, like I told Brevis, that's what I do for a living. I mean, I'm not going to do that and watch somebody else farm. I mean, because I've done it for so many years, I'm kind of burnt out on it because I've done it for so long. I'm not going to sit there and watch somebody farm.
Well,
There's
that's the thing. No, I'm the same. I watched a couple of videos. I've probably watched more live streams than I have videos. Um, the only other ones I've watched are maybe ones when it's the family together sort of thing,
yeah,
which you never see with Geoff. None of his family. Never any videos of him family life.
no. Even when his wife is with him, he still don't show her.
Yeah. Well, I think like I said, I think they are. It's like Lucy said. I think she's down as his carer or whatever, and they're
Yeah,
getting a bit of money for that.
yeah. Because why would he? Why would he say ex-wife? You don't say
Yeah.
ex-wife when you're married.
And like I said, in any of his videos, and I've looked back right back to 2009, he doesn't wear a wedding ring.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think he won. I think I seen him wear that ring one time because we was talking about it. That ring at one time, but I don't think that was a wedding ring. I think that was just some kind of a ring.
Yeah, a
But
couple of weeks ago, he suddenly had a ring on. That's why I noticed. But his videos are he mirrors his videos. He doesn't unmirror them. So it was on the wrong hand to a wedding ring.
yeah,
All right, Andy.
How you doing? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Uh, I have a particular interest in Jeffrey's property on Lapu-Lapu.
Yeah.
Um, the last broadcast he did, he reckons. Oh, that was when he was live streaming. He reckons he's 500 meters from the CCLEX, which is the third bridge on Mac 10.
Yeah.
I can't find the fucker. Now, I've been doing a little bit of research on Facebook, which is the Land Registry Authority. Um, he doesn't show there. He
But would
says
he
he's
show, or would it be?
just hold tight a minute, Bill. He reckons he's on. Elaine has the property, right? But he reckons his name is on the registry also.
Okay.
And it doesn't show. So, and I've been up and down, left and right of that bridge. See, the CCLEX has, when you come off the when you come off that new bridge, there's only a left and a right turn. Now, I've turned left, and I've looked at it. Old dickhead like says he's 500 meters from that, but there's nothing there. There's no.
What Lapu?
Yeah, see, we're talking Mactan here. See, Cebu is another island. Lapu-Lapu is another island, but they are part of the same. It's still Cebu, right?
Yeah.
But no, me does not turn up on any registry on that island, on the little island of Mactan. He's not there. I've got to go find. I've got to go back to another window to find where you are.
Is that the one that, the really long one?
When you say the really long one, what do you
Bridge.
mean by that?
Is
No,
it the
no. See,
CCLX?
there was no. See, that was the very newest one was the CCLEX. There was before there was the one and the two, which took you up to Mandawi, and tricycles and or even cyclists could go on that one. But like on the CCLX is a fucking motorway. There's no walkway there. But if you come off and you turn left, you turn left, you turn right. Yeah, my man, there's nothing there that says like according to the land registry authority is see I've asked for I requested a certificate of true copy of title by the it's called the ESEORBISYO, which is the land registry people. And I've had a particular interest in this property he has that he claims to own. That he like the last time he was looking for me in on mainland Cebu. I don't live on mainland Cebu. On Osmina Square, right? He took a video and says, "Where's this motherfucker from China or any place, you know?" But no, he's not there. He doesn't have property on Mactan. Neither himself nor his wife, Elaine. No, it's
What I've heard him say is that he has property in Cebu, and that's where he carries out all his business.
no, he.
Yeah, but again, it's Geoff. Geoff. Like I said, you can't. Like, have you seen what Expat Latte has put up there about the title under?
No, I ain't see
I
that.
think that would be her maiden name.
Who's that?
Eleanor D. Baggy, or
Well, well, I might have got it wrong, but like, as far as I know, Elaine has a job in the processing meat plant in Casino.
Yeah.
I phoned her up. She answered the phone. She answered the phone and said, "You better deal with me, with Geoff."
The drunk downstairs in the basement.
Well, she works like up until she's a I don't exactly know what her job is, but uh, I think she's a cleaner. Like she sweeps up the shit or the sweepings.
Yeah.
Like from the processing plant, the meat processing plant.
It's a big thing in Casino, apparently, isn't it? The meat.
Yeah, it's a big
They have
meat
big
market.
festivals and stuff like that there.
Yeah. Well, I don't. I just touched on it lightly about like her particular job and the friends that she circulates with, without the estranged husband. You know.
Yeah.
Like she invites her mates over, and he pops in. He says, "This is how we do it on a Friday night." But he's not there on the Friday night. It's because he's back in the basement.
Yeah.
He's been told to go away.
Yeah.
and get back in his fucking room that's been flooded or something.
Well, he's got a little cot down there he sleeps on, I imagine.
He's got what?
A little, like, cot to sleep on.
Oh, now I understand. Yeah. Anyway,
I don't know
yeah,
what you call it in America. Well, yeah, you must call it a cot, like a spare bed.
yeah, it could be a hammock or something that like everybody normally uses. But anyway, um, like I say, like getting back to the property, I have a particular interest in this. I have a particular interest in nailing down what he claims to own and pointing the finger at what he actually claims to own. But I can't fucking find it. He's not there. He's not on the registry. He's a nobody.
Yeah.
And that then brings into question is his claim to property that he wants to give away to farmers that want to give him 10 bags of rice a year.
Yeah, but
Um,
that's what I don't understand. Surely they've got family there, even if not the immediate family want to farm it. There must be enough relatives or distant relatives that would love the chance to use it.
hey, we're talking about like Mactan, like the Cebu mainland, Mactan Island, and then
Yeah,
the whole is another island.
yeah,
So he fucks up every time he talks to me. Well, every time I listen to him, So anyway, tomorrow you've probably got the last upload he did, and tomorrow we're going to be all in. He's going to have a go at some other Australian dude.
yeah,
Um, you probably caught that, yeah?
yeah. I think so. So it's either Vincent
What?
or Dave.
Oh, you mean Tilapia, Dave?
Yeah,
Well,
as he said something. Has he got on?
Dixon's in America, like yeah, in Australia.
And I thought he was. Who was he going to Sydney to take a baseball bat to then? I thought that was
Uh,
Dave.
I think it was.
Oh, say that again.
I thought that was Dave. That he was going to go down
No,
to Sydney and take all the 1% bikers and
it was
his
like
baseball bat.
yeah, but Tilapia Dave doesn't do. He doesn't abuse. He just criticizes
Yeah,
the
but he's in
league.
Australia. But that's the thing with Geoff. I'm going to do a GoFundMe so he can come here.
Where to England?
Yeah, because he said if he ever gets me, there's going to be physical harm come my way. And the trouble is, I don't live on flat ground, so I wouldn't see him coming.
Yeah, I caught you. I caught something like just like going off topic a little bit. I caught some of that stuff that you did about the new house you have there on. Doesn't matter where in Watford. Yeah, let's call it Watford. Yeah, very charming. Um, beautiful. And would you ever consider turning that into like a little bit of residual income on?
I have out the back.
Oh,
There is
okay, that's end of story. You have. That's it. That
yeah.
answers the
There's
question.
I don't want to say a barn because it's not a barn, but they keep on when I was speaking to the guys I bought it off. They called it a barn, but I don't think it's a barn. And they have done like a. Do you know what a granny flat is?
Yeah, it's an attachment to a main
Yeah, an
property.
attachment where normally you stick your granny.
Yeah.
But that's what it is, and it's quite nice. I was actually going to do it into like maybe a little well, I was a couple of things. Either into a little workshop, but I
Hmm.
don't. I've got one anyway, so I don't really need to do another workshop. Or and I wasn't going to do it as an office because it means you got to go outside.
Yeah, I'm particularly interested in your occupation as well. Also, um, and I was graphically, I was going to ask you at some stage. Well, actually, I wanted to do this perhaps last year that we could collab with a video, like yours and little bit of my experience, and we put a package together to close this motherfucker down and give him a.
Well, it's sort of that's a. I don't really want to close him down. I just want him
Well,
to do a
yeah,
proper
me
video.
too, because I've never struck him off. All I did was I had him about 3 4 weeks ago. I struck him for an image that he was portraying with
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
my and you notice that it's gone now.
yeah. The same ones he did with Doc as well. Those are gone,
Oh right, okay, yeah.
but I don't think they're
Yeah.
copyright strikes. They're just
No, it's a removal job.
yeah. Well, like I said, he's done two. Well, he didn't do my last channel. That was somebody else did my last channel. That's because the video I done like a spoof of the house, like with the mansion. I did a video like Jeff said, and I got these 76-inch paintings, and there's that guy who had that video
I
copyright strike me on that.
didn't didn't catch that one. But anyway, it's possible. Was that struck out? Was it?
Yeah, and then I did the one Jeff with the lady boys, and the guy that owned that video stuck it. But yeah, I did email them and ask could they please not, but
Hmm.
they never come back to me. So, but like I said,
So, like,
I've got three channels that are up and ready to go each time now. So
yeah, I don't actually. I've never struck anybody out, but I wanted to ask your advice when you make a strike. Do you have to reveal your identity?
I don't know. I've not stricken anybody. I think if
Oh.
you want to,
So I want to talk to Gary Martin about this.
I think you might when you counter them, you have to use a real address, and
Exactly.
but I don't know whether that gets passed on to the person that you're counter striking.
All right, yeah.
But I
Because
don't know whether they check whether it's a real address.
it's almost the end of August here, and well,
And
I
he's
think
not
it's
in
a
the
bit.
Philippines.
Yeah, we see. Like I'm gonna go on the road in September.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a job and I got a little workshop here,
Mm.
and I want to go out on the road. And if somebody's gonna strike me, I want to strike back.
Yeah.
And
Well, he's they had put somewhere on a couple of month back that they had found some of my customers, which they haven't because they don't know what the company name is. I don't.
important, keep your aim, keep your bank account topped up, my man.
But and I've actually I've got a customer which is uh, a group of barristers that I do work for, and I've
Oh,
actually And I've talked to them about it, and they laugh. They can't. And I've shown some of the videos where he's having a go at me, and they're in fits. These guys. And I've tried to ask them, do they know his niece? But I said, do you know anybody called Mead that is a girl, a woman barrister? But they didn't. They couldn't tell me whether they
Oh,
knew
okay.
anybody or not. But I don't know if she might have a married name, or it might be his sister's daughter, so she wouldn't have Mead and stuff like that.
Well, you mean Mead has got children?
No, well, he's got a couple of kids, and I think he had a sister and a brother.
Huh. Would that be like related to Dirty Betty?
Yeah.
I could. I'm intrigued by that. Anyway, look, no, hang on. I want to go back to the comments a little bit, but I
Yeah.
don't want to stay. It's early morning here, and we've missed a bunch of shit to go. Well, we missed a bunch of comments that's going
So I'm
on
just
here.
reading now.
Stacy, are you our what they call him? You remember when we had Jacko?
Yeah, I'm Jacko.
We need a Jacko monitor here.
Oh, Jacko never used to say anything.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll be Jacko from now on. Instead
No,
of Jeffy.
no.
Yeah. Well, saying that, he
Stacy,
had his monitor.
Stacy,
He had
you
his
be
moderator
Stacy.
back. He had his moderator.
You need the blue spanner.
Yeah. Jeff's a fucking spanner.
Now I understand that one.
Right. So, I don't know whether it's again. It's what they say about American and England. It's
we're
separated by a common language.
yeah, we're miles apart. Like when we get a bit.
My
when we,
localisms. That's the trouble sometimes. Like a spanner. I don't know. Do you have what would Americans use the word spanner against for somebody?
They
It's a
say
tool.
wrench. They say wrench.
Wrench, yeah, tool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a stupid pom. Remember that.
Sometimes it's we all fall into the trap of being called something.
But so yeah, and I mean, what happened to Gary Allen?
Gary Allen, that was
He
the
came
dude
back.
with that was Google Man, was it?
Yeah, Uncle Fester.
Yeah, I never thought about that, Bill. He is Uncle Fester. Them little cross eyes. Oh, something else I wanted to say too. When Gary
Well,
Allen went back to Jeff's channel,
mm,
his subscriber count had went up. Well, when Gary left, went to Willie Wanker, he actually lost 10 subscribers. Then he gained an extra 10 subscribers. But Willie Wanker's channel, he started getting 10 subscribers at a time, spread it apart. Go to Social Blade and you'll see. Well, probably can't see it now because of the date, unless you can go back.
Well,
But it go
if I
10.
look, when I was checking out expat scammers thing and about whether they were monetized and their subscriber count, I looked up about buying how people buy subscribers. And apparently you can buy them in blocks. So if you bought a block of 100, that block of 100 wouldn't automatically appear on your channel. They would start loading them up 10 at a time. So that's something how you can tell if someone bought subscribers, because you'll see blocks of 10 appearing regularly.
Mm. I, I- you know, I don't follow this social blade shit.
No, it's not accurate. It's
Exactly.
because on there, if you look at mine, I think I'm earning money, but how can I be? My channel's not monetized. So it's just, and no one really knows what's going on with channels. And I think YouTube, I think Lucy said something very good on your channel the other day. Is people are not making money out of YouTube like they used to.
Yeah, it's well, I'm not in the YouTube money business, but
The days are gone when people made a fortune.
Bill, I'm concerned about our family here on the comments.
Yeah.
We're really neglecting them. You remember when Brian Smith, he used to respond to quite everybody's comment.
But
We got
I was
Dan
reading Dan's one.
Page. Sorry.
I was reading Dan's about if you do a copyright thing that they do pass your details on to the person.
Yeah. Now that's a very, very good point. Hey, Dan. Um. Yeah, I'd like to question that a little bit more. Filing the copyright name and having yourself identified. Yeah, mm, that's interesting. And Dan, I'd like to ask. Hang on. It does pass on the person's. Yeah, it does. Well, I always had that feeling that it would. If I was to strike the decade, because we have a whole website of strikes that we could accuse
Well,
of the,
when I've had strikes from him, it
mm,
just tells me the channel and the email.
right, but what does he get back?
But that I think if you then counter strike, I think you have to. When I've looked at it, it wanted me to put in my telephone number, my address, and my full name.
Right.
So I take it that, and then that goes back to him.
And is that preventing the likes of myself and yourself of copy striking
No,
the
I think if he come on and use my content
mm,
as such, I could copyright strike him, and it would just say Wild Bill, the name of the video, and my email, which is not my proper email.
yeah. But what I'm
So
saying is like if I was to strike the decade, um, would it directly come back at me and that
I
information?
think only from. Well, let me just go. I'll tell you what I get. Gmail. If I got one still, where is it?
Because like my thinking is I'd like to be able to strike all of the behold that new that new channel he's put up. No, it's not a new channel. Uh, it's a new website he's put up, and he's downloaded all of the
I don't
video
know
onto
whether.
there. And here's another question, Bill. When you download video, they're asking you for a subscription.
Yeah, I don't use YouTube to do that. I use just a third party one. So I
Okay,
normally put. I
okay.
normally
This is where I want to collab with you on putting up see. I'm not really that savvy on that side of it because I haven't followed it.
Yeah.
I can do my own video shit, but I haven't followed the YouTube terms and conditions.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I just use a online YouTube to MP4 converter, and that downloads.
Okay. I
And
see
there's
Gary.
loads of them.
I see my man Gary has come in. He's come in on comments. Gary Martin.
Oh, let me come back into. I was in another window.
And sorry guys, yeah, Stacy is in the house.
I'll put that there. And I'm editing with a free software called CapCut.
No, don't tell me anyway. You have my email address, yeah?
Yeah.
I want to collab with you on doing a video. I have a bit of I have a bit of extra time in a couple of weeks that I'd like to be able to go down to the CCLEX and fuck around a bit more. If
Yeah.
that makes sense to you. I want to go and interview some people about me's ownership of property that he doesn't fucking own.
I'm going to put up in the comments. This is what I get when Geoff copyright strikes me.
Okay, I got it.
So it normally tells you the title of your video.
Yeah, well, I know exactly what to do, but I was afraid when I can honestly say I was afraid they would actually be able to pinpoint my house here in Newtown.
Well, he'd come and give you the old slap.
Gary, is Gary in the house?
Yeah, what's up? What's up? Well, I got a second, so I'm gonna come up here and hang out with y'all for a second.
Hey, my man.
What's up, Bill? What's up, Andy? What's up, Stacy?
What's up, Gary?
Not much.
Hey, Gary, I'm not Stacy no more. I got a new name by Andy. I'm Jacko now. I'm Jacko.
No,
you
you're not.
the new Jacko?
No,
Yeah, I'm Jacko now.
no. Stacy,
well,
you
Stacy,
are
Stacy,
you are
I
the
don't think you want to use that
researcher.
name. Yeah, I don't think you want to use Jacko.
Forget about Mong and all that that Australian shit. You know, well, because he's not Australian, he's fucking Kiwi. Forget about all that shit that he does.
But one thing I do want to tell you, it's one thing I want to tell you guys before I have to leave. You know, when it comes to Geoff striking y'all channels, you know, something I found out just now. Well, when I got mine back, you really have to have court orders saying that your videos are covered by copyright.
Say that again, Gary.
You really have to have a court order to stop someone from using your videos under copyright. You know, and I found that out because what happened with me, the two that he struck, the first one, I had no problem. They gave it right back to me. But then they told me they're going to give him 10 days to prove that he had a court order to keep me from using his content. So the second one, they denied it first. But what I did was I went right back and I used their own words against them by saying he don't have a court order or no kind of legal paperwork saying that I can't use his content. Then they gave the second one back to me. So that's pretty much how you beat these strikes. You know, you got to have real legal paperwork, and he don't have that.
Are you sure about that, Andy? I mean, Gary, because he has paperwork on everything else. He can show documents, but he ain't showed nothing yet.
Well, you know, Stacey, well, Jacko, you know, Jacko, I don't know. You know, he might be this sensation lawyer. You know, he might have paperwork in the back somewhere that he just ain't producing yet. But yeah, that's how. Well, then again, you know, he's an expert at everything. You know, so I'm pretty sure he's an expert lawyer also. He knows everything. But yeah, that's how I got my videos back. He had knocked both of them out back to back. I had 2 strikes. I like this clown, but it is. But like I say, if y'all want to beat his strikes, just go in and counter it, and say that he have no legal remedy to keep you from using his content.
Yeah, I did like a couple of years ago. I sacrificed one of my channels, but I noticed that Bill's got 2 channels now. You've got 2 channels, and if one goes down, hey, what happens?
Actually, I got
always
3
got-
channels.
We
Actually, I
got.
got 3.
You're not talking about your other Conking channel?
No. I'm talking about Filipino channels. I got 3.
Oh, okay. I don't know that one.
Yeah.
But
I got 3,
anyway,
though.
do you want to let it out of the bag what the other third one was?
I already know about the third one. I did that one months ago when he went on that striking rampage, and I opened that one up. Matter of fact, that one Roger was striking my channel. Roger tried to strike my channel a couple times, and that's when I went over there.
Roger,
The farmer?
When they were getting on the striking campaign, I set up a couple of channels just to go back and forth on.
Yeah, they do that shit. What gives about those guys is they'll cry when you're using their content, but they'll use somebody else's content like it's no big deal. It's like Geoff is nothing but a crybaby, you know.
Well, and apparently he's going to go off for Brian after today because he's concentrating on people in the Aussie.
No,
like
in the where? What?
He's going to do Unleash the Drama today.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, I see the title of the video.
As soon as business opens up in Australia.
Someone said on his go on, Andy, Gary.
No, I'm going back to the Philippines.
Channel. Well, November, he said.
Oh, November now.
But he's got no dates.
Okay, November now.
Who's going to the Philippines in November?
Geoff. He's going to Manila with 9 businessmen.
He need a few months to beg for the fair. That's why he keeps putting it on. Freaking idiot.
Yeah, well, okay.
Idiot. What van at?
I've got to expose myself right there on the CCLEX and say, "Jammy boy." I mean, I've been telling that motherfucker like he knows exactly where I am, and he wanted me to go and fucking go to hospital. I didn't even know he was in hospital. I honestly didn't know that he had actually arrived in the field because simply he didn't tell anybody. And then he accused everybody of knowing that where he was.
And he don't really want to meet y'all. He really don't. He just talk a lot of trash. That's all that is. He don't want to meet you.
But
you see how small he is? You see how small Geoff is?
Yeah, he's a midget man.
Yeah, do you think he really want to meet anybody?
No.
With what? You mean that pistol on his hip?
Yeah, that pistol on his hip. Freaking idiot. He's a freaking idiot.
Did y'all hear him say the other day that he was telling somebody that he could go to some kind of a club with his gun on his live
He,
stream?
he claims Stacy. He claims that
Yeah,
pistol on his hip was at a gun club.
Well, that's somebody's
Listen,
yeah.
backyard.
And
my but my thing is how he's able to carry a gun and no one else is. No foreigners, that is. I'm confused about that. Since it's illegal for foreigners to have weapons, guns and stuff.
you don't go to I mean, if you go to a gun club, you're at a rifle range, and you don't go to a gun club with something stuck on your hip at a pool.
Yeah, in just put in your trousers.
Hey, I like the old Wild Wild West, you know. Just stick in your trousers and walk around with it.
If he got attacked, and he'd probably shoot himself in the leg or something, trying to pull that out.
So I have missed a lot over the last week and a half. So what's the deal with all his complaints? They stopped coming back to him?
Yeah, nothing. He's moved on now. It's going after Brian for tax again, isn't it?
Oh, he
A
back on
what?
the taxes again? He back on the
Yeah.
taxes now?
He's done a 16-page letter to the BRI.
So we back on the taxes now.
Yeah.
So we just got, like I said, Groundhog Day. We just gonna keep repeating ourselves over and over again until we finally get something, I guess.
Well, again, and then he's brought Terrence up again. You know.
He back on that too.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, Geoff needs something to talk about, and he's running out of things to talk about. So that's why he keep repeating himself now. Now he's on a repeat cycle, just going back and forth with the same BS. Nothing new, old information. The BIR already been through all this already. So it's like, dude, when you gonna wake up and realize you're done?
So,
Just hang it up.
Know, we've had none of the videos he meant to have taken in March, and we've had no videos of him with any officials when he was there in June.
Geoff is
What
scamming people,
about
man.
what about when he was there in April, contacting all them agencies? He went there in April and June twice, and nothing's happened so far.
Yeah, he's scamming people. He's scamming
Oh yeah,
his audience out of money. That's all he's doing. Just
that's
scamming
all
people.
he's doing.
Yeah.
And then
Oh
he's
yeah,
going to go back to the Philippines and show the cybercrime unit all Brian's videos, which he had done when he was in the Philippines last time.
The cybercrime unit. The cybercrime unit.
The cybercrime.
If anybody
Oh my
needs to be reported to the cybercrime unit, it should be him. He got a lot of balls. He has a lot of balls. Trying to tell somebody to bully him over the internet. I don't get that. Freaking idiot. He's a freaking idiot. He really is.
And like Robert saying, since Brian's gone private, it's ruined Geoff. Well, Geoff and these cronies, his loyal ones, are all paid to watch Brian.
Well, you know what? That's a good thing on Brian's behalf, because he's actually making them pay now to insult him. So that's good. They actually took some money, so that's a good thing. That's good. If you go rag me, pay me at least. And that's a good thing. That's a good business.
Brian is now 62. He's pulling a pension, and he's growing vegetables. He don't need that shit. You know, he doesn't need the white shit.
Yeah, he can't get partial. He can get some of his Social Security now, since he's 62. So
Exactly.
yeah,
Which none of them have cottoned on to.
yeah, they don't understand the way that works in America. How at 62 years old you can start drawing some of your Social Security.
And now you've
they don't get that.
Got Beavis trying to say that Brian's there on a welfare check.
Beavis. Beavis like Mountain Man. He just need to go away.
Yeah.
Just need to go away. You know, he's nothing but a troll. He's outdated. You know, he's been exposed for who he is. So it's like, just go away, man. Just go away. You know, when I seen him make a comment
earlier, he's a youngish guy who's had to go to a third world country to get a girl to be with him.
yeah, it's like, dude, you're not even old. You're young. You're in your prime. So why are you sitting in the Philippines?
Yeah.
You know, and it makes you think, though. It makes you wonder about some things, especially some of the characters hanging around, like that Barry Jordan dude. You know, it's like you hang around with Barry Jordan, you hang around with the other idiot, sick grandpa. Those are the people
and
hanging
have you
around.
seen his videos when he's just walking down the street accosting Filipino women in the street?
Now, I never looked at all his videos. I see only one I seen was the one that advanced at me when he was with the tranny.
Yeah.
He just kissing the tranny. I'm like, this dude is actually kissing this lady boy. Like, it's okay. I was like, oh my God. To each his own. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not going to judge you. It's not my place to judge you.
Well, Steve, they might not be his babies. Heard Beavis had 2 girls pregnant, but I don't think Beavis has got it in him.
So you got two different Filipinos pregnant?
Yeah.
See, they'll let you know. See, you gotta understand, these guys who go and have multiple babies by multiple Filipinos, they're sex packs. They only there to have sex with these women. That's why I said when you catch these guys out there having multiple babies, they're there just for sex. That's it.
Yeah.
They don't care. Because if you care, you'll be strapping it up.
Honey, you're a sex pack.
On the live stream today, Geoff was on saying about another YouTuber all gone all sort of non-family, and he said, "Oh, Beavis, we don't see you in the bars picking up women and that." And Beavis was giving this horrible look and that, and he said, "Well, it's not beyond me." Yeah, well, we know that, Beavis, because you're out with them.
But like I said, let's look who he hang with. He hang with Barry Jordan, Sick Grandpa, and that crowd. That crowd, we know what that crowd's all about. That crowd is all about being sex packs. That's it. That's all. That's his friends. Those are his friends. You know, and so he's right along with them.
Around with as well.
But think about this right here though. He always ragging on Brian about Brian having kids outside of Marcel. But look who he deal with. He deal with people like Beavis, who doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Is Beavis taking care of his kids? You know, it's like, ask yourself that question, Jill. Is Beavis taking care of his responsibilities in the Philippines since he keeps taking his dick everywhere it doesn't belong? You know, it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. Y'all got to excuse me, guys. I'm in traffic, so I'm trying to cross the street to go back to work.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, it's dark, and you know I'm a black man, so I got to be careful crossing the street in the dark.
Oh, you've been profiled.
Well, they do aim for you.
Yeah. But Geoff is definitely a hypocrite. It's like everything that he says about someone else is in his own count. Everybody, they're in his own count. The sex packs, the ones that have kids and don't take care of their kids, they all in his chat.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, he's got a guy called Barry Whiteley on there. If you look at his channels that he follows some little girl on a boat. What's a grown man? Like I say, you're not following like some 14-year-old girl on a boat. That just shows what Jeff's followers are like.
I told you, the old sick bastards. The old sick bastards. That's what they are.
He was on, what channel was he on the other night where he got kicked off when Van came on and gave him some trouble? Was that
Van Minimal's? Van Minimal's on the channel?
Yeah, no, Van and Mead got kicked off.
Yeah,
who channel was that?
Is it Philly?
Philly.
Philly or Philly?
The Philly guy.
They both got kicked off because they went into a ruck.
Oh, the one that's on. He lives in Angeles City, right?
Yeah, but he didn't he,
Yeah.
yeah. I think he might kick Geoff because Geoff couldn't defend himself about the it's okay for foreigners to go to the Philippines to sleep with 12-year-olds.
He's not gonna live that down. And the thing about that is, ain't nothing he can do about that video because he took it down. He deleted it from his video, from his what you call. So anybody can play that video. And ain't nothing he can do about it. So he gonna that video gonna follow him for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I've been thinking about playing it every day.
Yeah, I think mine is still up too. I think mine
Yeah.
is still up. So it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna let it stay up. Let it be known. You know, it's like the dude is a creep. He's a real creep. But all right, guys, I gotta get back to work. And it's
Marvin.
good seeing y'all.
Yeah.
And Bill, I see you got it
Oh,
made now. You
oh,
got your live stream up and running now, so we
hold
can
tight,
meet you now.
hold tight, Bart. Gary, you
What's
say
that?
Marvin's a creep?
Marvin?
Did
No,
you say
Jeff.
Marvin's a creep? Oh,
No,
Jeff.
Jeff.
Oh, sorry,
No,
because
not my buddy Marvin. No,
No, not
no,
Marvin.
Marvin's a,
no,
like
no.
Marvin's
Marvin is
Marvin's
Marvin is a fellow Georgian.
oh,
He's a
Marvin.
fellow
Yeah, like
Georgian.
I say, he's a celebrity guest here.
Yeah, Marvin is a fellow Georgian. No, that's my
Oh,
buddy. That's my buddy there.
oh my goodness.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about Jeff.
Oh, sorry.
I'll talk to y'all later, okay? Y'all
Listen,
have a good night.
you
All
want
right,
to
Gary.
get back to work, man.
All right.
Come on. Well, Bill, Andy, I'm gonna get off here myself. I gotta go to the store, give me some few groceries before they close.
Well,
I gotta
I've
get a
got
couple of.
it's 1 a.m. here, so or 1:30.
Oh, okay.
I've got this is something a little bit different, something to do with Geoff as well. I'm off to a funeral later today for someone who's just obviously just passed away with the same thing that Geoff's got.
Bill, before we say goodbye, we have a load of comments in here, and we should recognize what's going on.
Yeah.
Let's address some of that. Filipina, Billy Wall, I'm just
Steve's on about
Robert is there. Steve Grippen's there. Mark Evans. Mark
I'm
Evans
with
says,
Steve on what Geoff is desperate to have Brian being a cheater and stuff like that, but he hasn't followed the timeline. Marcel wasn't with Brian when he.
No, Brian even made a video about that. He admitted it that Brian Marcel left him. It's in black and white. I mean, it's there. The video's there because I watched that video.
Geoff also made a video once, and he was calling out that mayor for committing adultery. Yet Geoff said then, well, what Western man hasn't done it? He said, I was a dog in my younger days. So Geoff is, again, projecting.
Yeah.
Well, you've got that core supporters of Geoff that just follow anything he says.
And they actually pay him money.
Yeah.
Bill, there's a bunch of comments here that we haven't addressed. Oh my goodness! I think
we've covered most of those. From when Robert says about since Geoff went private, that's really got Geoff's goat.
Yeah, I'm just looking. I'm just having a glance through.
When just after he went private, Geoff made about 5 videos about Geoff going private, about Brian going private, exactly, and a live stream.
Yeah. Like if there's any cleanup what we need to do on this, if there's anything that we need to, when I say
Well, my
me,
thing
it's
is,
not.
I don't know what with Beavis. He's like I said, he's a proper slime ball.
Ah, gee, that's that's a that's a given, that one.
He's a gibbon.
No, I'm a good one for double
He
enders.
like I said, he's a hanger on, isn't he? He's a hanger on. He hangs around that Ricky. He hung around with all the rest of the sex pats the other
Oh,
night.
you
I
mean the
saw
Ricky that went out? He's not. He no longer lives here. What is it?
Ricky Drama, sick grandpa, or
Ricky, like, when you say
not
Ricky,
Ricky.
I'm thinking of the dude that Andy Armour was on about.
No, I think it's in that Ricky. I don't
Ricky.
know.
Somebody might clear it up.
Well, anyway, Andy and Bill, I'm going to get off here, and it's been great talking to y'all guys and everybody in
Yeah,
the. I can't see the
Yeah,
chat, but everybody in the chat. I want to say everybody have a good day and all that, and so I guess I hope to see everybody Sunday.
Sunday. What are we talking about? Sunday.
Gary's channel on Gary's channel.
on Gary's channel.
He hasn't said like he's gonna come on.
Uh, I think he said something, but when he done his last video, I think he said he'll be back Sunday.
Well, I know he's back because he went away and had a chat with his mum.
Yeah, because the trolls and all them thought he had a 90-day suspension, but somebody left a comment. I can't remember who it was, but I think he said he might do a live stream if I read right. I could have read wrong. But I think he might do a live stream Sunday. We'll
Okay.
see.
All
But
right.
anyway, it's been nice
Well,
talking to everybody.
Well, if he doesn't do one, I'll do one Sunday. I think I'll be. But I better get off because I've got a early start for this funeral in the morning. So,
Okay.
all right, guys. Thanks for everybody coming on. We'll try to do the comments a little bit better next time. Have a bit more interaction.
I think that's a good idea, Brian.
Yeah.
But we just get carried away.
I was
picking
calling
it
you
on.
Brian. Sorry, Bill. Yeah, that'd be a great idea. We need to look after the comments.
Yeah, we'll see if we get a bit more interaction next time. All right,
Yeah.
guys. I'm gonna get off to bed.
Well
All right,
done.
Bill.
All right,
Andy,
mate.
See you all.
Andy,
Yep.
stay out of trouble. And go
Yep.
find Jeff's land this
Ta-da.
week.
All right. Ta-da, mate.